I think there are 4 basic myths in real estate that hold people back from listing their home or starting to prepare their home to list, that puts them behind the market instead of ahead of the market. So today we're going to talk about those 4 myths and how to avoid them. Myth number 1, the perfect time to list your home is June or July. False. It's not necessarily the perfect time to list your home because it is, and understandably, a busy spring market. But getting your home on the market, to me, my spring market, when I start talking to my sellers, is Valentine's Day. So in order to close in June or July and be off to your next, we need to list your home in May, which means I need to meet with you around Valentine's Day, if not before. So myth number 1 is thinking about calling a real estate agent in May or June to list your home, because the process starts way before that. Myth number 2, nobody sells a home during the holiday season. Historically speaking, the last quarter of the year has been one of Julie & Company's best quarters. I love a fall list or a fourth quarter list. Typically, our market dies around July 4th through Labor Day. It's because people are finishing their vacations. They're getting ready for school to start. But ultimately, we are a very transient market, relocation and technology based. So the fourth quarter, after Labor Day, our market picks back up. One reason that I love it is less inventory for you to compete with as a seller or buyer, more opportunity. And as a seller, if someone is coming through your home on Thanksgiving, they need to buy a home. This is also the perfect time to be that messy middle buyer and seller, meaning if you're selling a home but you're also buying a home, you have more leverage in negotiations to be the messy middle buyer or seller, meaning home sale contingencies are more common in this quarter of the year. Myth number 3, selling outside of the peak season is pointless. I believe with this myth, a lot of common thought process in buyers and sellers is that when we have inclement weather, we're not selling homes. Because we're very transient, right? We may slow down a bit in January if we have horrible weather, but for me, again, that spring selling season starts right around Valentine's Day and it goes clear through New Year's Day. Some of the most profitable sales and some of the most seamless experiences for my buyers and sellers have been Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's Day, because again, we're not competing with that spring market. So we have the ability to take a buyer and a seller and negotiate better terms and better money for them. So we meet their needs as a messy middle seller and buyer. Myth number 4, national real estate trends are the same as local trends. This is a very common mistake that people make, that our local hypermarket will follow a national market. We are very diverse in what our market is doing at any time because again, we fall under a very thriving information and technology-based market. So you have to look at the micro market of Central Ohio, not the national trend market. A lot of times when other markets are slowing down, we're still hyperactive. It takes a while for that to hit our market. So for example, when the broader market crashed in 08 and 09, across the country, home values were dropping 20-30%. Here in Central Ohio, in protected pockets, for example, Upper Arlington, Bexley, parts of Dublin, parts of New Albany, we only saw a loss of 3 to 6%. So it's not always indicative to follow that national trend. You gotta look at the micro and talk to your local expert. So to summarize, a lot of these myths are fear-based and not information-based. Our goal is to guide you and give the information to make the best choice at the right time for the most amount of money for your needs in real estate. If you are looking to buy or sell property in the Central Ohio market, reach out to Julie & Company today.